Several years ago, my husband and I took in our nieces. That statement alone should tell you they had not had an easy or safe childhood. And in fact, they'd come to us with severe mental illness. What was that like? You might wonder, especially if you haven't had a family member with severe mental illness. Well, my husband and I thought, we're educated professionals. We've got 3 kids of our own. Our parents were all teachers. We've got this. We'll just love them. They'll be fine. We can do this. We were wrong. Just 2 months later, I find myself sitting on an adolescent psych unit with a psychiatrist, watching Kim by video feed. Kim was 14. She was suicidal, and she was curled in a ball on the floor of her cold, bare room, terrified by uncontrollable hallucinations of the man who had abused her. Kim was experiencing a life-threatening episode of mental illness. We'll just love them. We can do this. We were wrong and wildly unprepared. The next several years were marked by crisis, chaos, exhaustion, multiple suicide attempts, girls running away, and many trips to the psych unit. You know what saved my family and I, my girls? It was the support, the connection, and the love that we experienced from our community. Too many people living with mental illness and too many of their family members never get that support. Mental illness can be genetic, it can be caused by environmental factors or trauma or any of the above, but it's any disorder of the brain. It doesn't matter if it's bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, they're all just ways our brains go wonky. Yet mental illness still carries a powerful, ugly stigma in our society. Stigma is about shame and fear, keeps us from being open about our experiences. It makes us believe the lie that we're alone, that we don't matter, and it won't get better. And when people with mental illness or their family members do turn to their closest communities, they most frequently experience something like this. Awkward silence, or awkward silence, followed by, I'll pray for you, or I'll be thinking of you, right? It's normal. When mental illness happens to someone we know, we don't know what to do. It can be scary or uncomfortable, and we don't want to make it worse, so we do nothing. We've got to be able to talk about mental illness like we do cancer. We used to whisper about the breast cancer. And now, it doesn't matter if it's breast cancer, prostate cancer, ovarian cancer, testicular cancer. We're talking about it at the Walmart with the cashier. We've got to be able to talk about mental illness like that. Because when we talk openly about mental illness, when we teach about it, and when we take action in our communities, we have the opportunity to directly impact the healing and recovery of people living with mental illness and their families. Think of it like this. What if you're walking along and you see a person with a horribly broken leg? What do? You call 911. You stay with them till help gets there, and you comfort them. Did you fix their broken leg? Did you cure it? Did you make them feel worse by noticing their broken leg and talking about it? Of course not. So what did they get from you? They got comfort. They got your presence, and they got connected to help. That's enough. We can do this. I'll show you, but it may require casseroles.